until after fucking until after Titanfall did it. And at one point, Halo was planning on adding wall running because of Titanfall. It would have been in 5.
So do y'all want to
Respawn.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, so Respawn, wall running. Yes, Respawn. Respawn. You can't even wall run until later in the game, which is something that Respawn is known for doing, letting you run on the wall. Revolutionary gameplay. I promise.
Still annoys me that Apex only has it when you're doing the fucking Halloween event.
Wait,
That's
seriously?
stupid.
Wall running isn't in Apex anymore?
It's never been in Apex except for the Halloween event.
Has it been? Because I could have sworn
No.
whenever I played Apex close to when it came out at first, it did have wall running.
Never had wall running
Weird.
except for the fucking Halloween event.
Weird. Why the fuck didn't they put it? That was a Titanfall staple.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
What's
How
up?
about the?
No, go ahead. Would you go ahead?
Oh. Fucking. It's only available when you're dead in the fucking event.
Wait, really?
Yep.
That's
That is
stupid.
Well, dead as in you're a zombie.
Yeah,
Still-
that's
Or
stupid.
shadow. Yeah, it is. Actually, you can continue with the glass. I'm gonna start patching up these fucking
So,
holes.
speaking of older games, who remembers Infamous?
Oh my fucking god,
yes.
the PlayStation Classic?
Yes, the game I never actually got to fucking play.
No, the only time I ever got to play it was back when I go to my Walmart and they had like the demo kiosks. So I'd be sitting up there holding a PS3 controller in my hand, head craned upwards, screwing up my neck. This game fun.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. For me,
And my
That
neck is
fire
just.
went into the wall.
yeah, I know. Do you know what games I remember being? I like how that era to me has become like the edgelord fantasy era of video games.
Oh god, why?
Because that was when a lot of those kinds of games were coming out.
Crisis.
Infamous, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, Prototype.
Yeah, Prototype. That was.
Prototype.
Prototype. I gotta play that game. I think I have
Prototype, Killzone,
Oh my, I
Resistance.
never got to play Killzone.
Killzone was such a fucking good series. I played a couple of the games.
Oh, what
It-
else was it?
So basically, Killzone and Resistance were both exclusive to PlayStation. But here's the comparisons.
Wait, was it Infamous? PlayStation
Yes, it was a
exclusive as well?
PlayStation
Yes,
exclusive.
it was PlayStation exclusive.
Okay.
But I was saying, like, if you're to compare it to Microsoft's two big giants at the time, which were Halo and Gears, Resistance is to Halo what Killzone is to Gears. Like,
You know-
basically, if you were like, I'm a Gears of War fan, and I want to play on the PlayStation, I would recommend Killzone. And if you're a
Okay.
Halo fan on PlayStation, I'd recommend Resistance.
I would honestly, I never really got to play the Gears games. And it's a
Gears
shame.
was an experience. I fucking played the shit out of 2.
There's no way to play that on PC anymore, is there? Or at all?
Yes, there is. There's Gears 5 on PC.
Okay, original Gears.
You're talking about 1, 2, and 3, the good Gears.
I might just go to the Gears of War
Sorry, but
weekend now.
sorry, but 4 and 5 were Garbo.
Never played Judgment, or whatever the hell it was.
Judgment was eh.
What was Gears 4? Or was it Judgment?
Gears 4 was Gears 4.
Oh.
It was where the new bullshit started with the new character. Where you're playing as bitch, generic black guy, and pasty white dude.
Oh, fun.
The most boring characters to ever exist.
Okay, I have to ask.
Did you play Gears 5 story?
No, I only played the multiplayer with Rex.
Good! You have spared yourself of
I honestly
bad.
got heard that
It's
Gears
bad.
5 story was trash.
4's story was better than 5, but that's almost calling the pot calling the kettle black, because
Okay, this is
4
what I
was
was.
4 and actually now that I think about it, 4 and 5 for Gears were the exact same for 4 and 5 for Halo. 4 was better than 5, but not by much.
So here I wonder, what is it with the 4th and 5th installments of the game? Gears 4, Gears 5, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite, Mass Effect
Andromeda.
What is it with this game?
I don't know. These are game series that, unfortunately, as of this point, if I were to look at this, if I were to have seen the future, and this was back in the past, all I would say is Halo should have died after Reach, Gears should have died after Judgment, and Mass Effect should have died after 3. I'm sorry. These are great game series.
Hey Sky, can I send you something?
The stuff done to them in the future is bad.
Mass Effect might be salvageable. No, Sky, there's a reason. I'm sending you something.
If this new Mass Effect game that you had shown me the trailer for originally, if this Mass Effect game somehow manages to pull Mass Effect out of the coffin, I will actually go and play Mass Effect.
No, not just pulls it out of the coffin. Pulls it out of the coffin and resuscitates it.
I will actually go and I will play, like properly play, 1, 2, and 3.
Buy you the Legendary Edition.
I'm straight I'm skipping Andromeda. I'm sorry, man.
No, dude, don't. I trust me. As someone who played it, the combat was great, but that's really about it. Okay, Wizard. I know Josh isn't your favorite person, but guess what me and him said when I was talking to him about it. So I was talking to him about it. I'm like,
yeah. Most game series.
This is what Josh had to say. Do you know what we were going to get for Mass Effect Andromeda? We were going to get a DLC hunting for the Quarian Ark. But the reception to Andromeda was so terrible, they scrapped it. So,
oh god.
No. Because I told him, I would have loved that. It would have actually felt like Mass Effect. Indeed,
so
Andromeda just feels weird.
They scrapped something that would have saved them.
Pretty much. Because here's the thing. This is what Josh said. It's still distinctly Mass Effect, but it's such an out of left field. Who the fuck asked for this spin-off? And the constant nostalgia bait didn't help matters. Never remind people of better things if you make something mediocre. The crew, aside from Cora and... yeah, so... he even called Ryder a stale piece of white bread. So, but he's not wrong, though. Because you don't even hear about the Milky Way, really. You don't hear about Shepard and the Reapers till, like, the latter half of the game.
Nitrogen containers get... yeah, there's 2 placements you can put them in.
Do you know what game series got murdered because of its fucking sequel doing terribly?
What did?
And it kind of worries me about Mass Effect. This might be Mass Effect's last attempt. Because if Mass Effect does terribly, they're gonna Dead Space that shit.
Oh no.
As in, hey BioWare, guess what? We just cut the line. Goodbye. As BioWare drops into a pit and dissolves.
Right. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. They're gonna.
But no, you're absolutely right.
If they don't do good, they're going to cut.
Honestly, I almost expect BioWare them to.
They're gonna cut BioWare just like they cut the fucking.
Well, keep in mind they also have Dragon Age. So.
What if both games do terrible?
Oh sweet Jesus!
That would definitely be the end of BioWare. Like, they would immediately kill them. They would literally look at them and be all like, hey guys, remember... They'd be like, hey guys, remember Dead Space?
Yeah.
No? Well, that's because it's dead, and goodbye. It's like, where's the punchline? This isn't the punchline. Goodbye.
No, it's like, here's the punchline. Your entire development studio.
Dead Space 1 and 2, fun. Dead Space 3, Haven't played it, but apparently it's dog shit.
Yes, it is dog shit.
I
have played 3. It is bad. It is so bad. It is so bad.
Too bad it's the only one with fucking co-op too.
It's so bad. It's the okay. And do you want to know what the problem with co-op is?
What?
It's so bad that you're gonna want to play a co-op simply because the AI is dumb. The AI is fucking stupid.
Are you saying that without co-op you're forced to have an AI?
You're fucked, is what I'm saying. You're fucked on a stick. Go play the if any of you two want to play Dead Space 3, I highly recommend two people playing it. Yeah, kind of. I kind of get that, but I'm saying if any of you two suddenly decided, let's play Dead Space 3, don't force yourself to play
this is the thing.
You got one other person to play with.
There are games I'm not even a fan of, but it's like they hold such an intricate piece of gaming, you know, in general. I'm not a big fan of Dead Space. I don't like horror games, but I don't want to see the series massacred, you know, if that makes sense.
Unfortunately, Dead Space already was massacred, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Wasn't the development studio, like, drawn and quartered, basically?
Yeah, it was. They scrapped the entire development team, and they assigned some of the members to other different areas. Some of them did end up in BioWare, from what I can remember. But I don't know if they're still around. That's the problem.
Right.
If they were around, maybe Andromeda would have been just a little bit better. But at the same time, there's no saving a sinking ship.
There is some good news. I think I heard one of the writers from the original trilogy is being brought back for Mass Effect 4.
Cool. That might actually help.
Right. Like,
I've
been watching
If not, then that's not the director's fault. That is entirely the fucking...
Also, I think EA is moving to the Unreal Engine for next Mass Effect.
What is it called? Executive Board.
Oh, yeah.
If Mass Effect 4 sucks, that's not the game director's fault. That's the Executive Board telling them, we want money. Okay.
We want this.
No, we want money. So, we want what the players are asking for. Okay, so what are the players asking for? Everything. Okay, how long are you gonna give us? We're gonna give you a year.
No, we're gonna give you 30 days.
30 days? We can't add everything in 30 days. Well, sounds like your problem. Sounds like your problem.
Hey, Sky. If you're looking for something to do, I can send you some of the videos I've been watching, and it gets a lot of our hopes up for Mass Effect. If you want me to send them.
Sure, send them. I'll look at them. Not right now, but I'll look at them.
Just because it does get our hopes up a little bit, because it's just like, there might be more here.
Do you know what, out of all of EA's people, you want to know who I feel the worst for? Who? You should already know. They got run ragged a couple of years ago.
I don't know.
Then they got told, we're taking 80% of your development team.
Wasn't it Anthem? It was Anthem, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Anthem. We're taking 80% of your development team, so that way they can work on the next game. What about this game? It's still in live service. Yes, we're skeleton crewing this shit.
What game and development studio was it? You gotta help me out here.
DICE. It was DICE. I feel so bad for DICE.
Is that
I feel
why
the worst
Battlefield
for DICE.
2045, whatever it is, turned out dog shit?
Yeah, that's why Battlefield 2042 turned out dog shit, and that's why the latter half of Battlefield 5 turned out good, despite Battlefield 5 being garbage. Battlefield 5 was absolutely hot garbage.
People were literally playing Battlefield 5 over 2042. That's what's bad.
Yes. That's the thing that's bad. Because Battlefield 5 had some redeeming qualities.
Battlefield
2042 doesn't. Now, we already know what the absolute king of Battlefield is. It's 4. 4 is considered to be the best Battlefield game.
I was gonna say Battlefield 5, but that's just my opinion.
5 is okay.
That Sky immediately clubbed me for
actually,
saying that.
no. I would have started a crusade in your name if you had said 1, because God, Battlefield 1 was a good experience. They literally
I was
went.
trying to think of a game that would make you want to stab me.
They went, here you go, World War I. As everyone just had a pog face immediately. I had a pog face. They literally said, here's World War I. And here's the thing about most World War I games. They're slow paced as fuck. Because a lot of them tend to be a little bit more closer to realistic World War I. This is more, here's your casual military shooter in a World War I setting. And I was like, yes, this is what I needed. The only problem with that game, at least for me, and this is literally because it's a skill issue, I sucked at that game so hard, which is...
I'm sorry, but I have good news.
What?
What if I told you that Shepard did somehow survive the ending of Mass Effect 3, and it makes sense, and it got confirmed, basically?
Hold on, what? The ending that everybody called one of the worst endings to a video game ever.
Sky!
And they're sitting here saying, hey, we're about to retcon that.
No, Sky. Would you like to know why Shepard survived Mass Effect 3? If you get the perfect destroy ending, at the very end, you see Shepard's damaged body, and you see their chest rise, and you hear them.
Oh God.
So, I was going through Mr. Holden's videos.
The True Destroy is the one that is canon.
Yes, that's the one that everyone's like, yes, this is the one that's in the canon. Also, where'd you find a USB drive? So,
yeah.
I was scrolling through Mr. Holden's videos to send you. BioWare has already confirmed Shepard survived Mass Effect 3. I have to watch that.
Send that to me. I won't watch it yet, but I will watch it like later on. But so yeah,
I'll probably just send these to you after I stream, so I can actually go through each and every one.
So yeah, so Battlefield 1. That was a fun experience. It was also a bad experience at the same time, mostly because when I was playing Battlefield 4, I was pretty damn good at the game. I would go on streaks on the regular. In fact, actually, I would say most of my skill for shooters went into Battlefield rather than COD. But
this guy, you remember Murphy, right? The guy that I hang out with on Xbox?
Yes, I remember Murphy.
Didn't you and him play Battlefield 4 at one time? Together? Because I think when y'all hung out with voice chat?
Yeah, we did a little bit. I remember that. Not a whole lot, mostly because I wasn't on as often whenever Murphy was around. Mostly because I wasn't ever sure when you guys were going to be on. Because thanks to you being on PC.
Love you, buddy.
So...
And now look at you, you're on PC with us.
It was such a weird transition, because I was, like, pretty damn good at 4. Like, I could dominate as all 4 classes, and I could use every single vehicle type nearly perfectly. Yet for some reason, when I went to fucking Battlefield 1, all that I could do decently was snipe and dogfight. I couldn't get close for whatever reason to save my life. Sometimes I would actually save clips when I finally go on streaks, but for some reason, I was bad at Battlefield 1. And I never got better. I don't know why. So it was a good game, it's just I had a bad experience with it because I just sucked for some reason. I was just like, where did my Battlefield 4 skill go? Out the window?
Apparently. That's why you still with us? You got kind of quiet on us.
Yeah, I've just been moving these small cryogenic barrels into the fucking areas.
No,
I've been doing that the whole fucking time.
No, I saw that, but I'm just like, you went from engaging in a conversation to just being all quiet mouth.
I don't really do Battlefield. So.
There's nothing really to add to the conversation.
And then we all, of course, know what the king of spin-offs for Battlefield is.
Battlefield My Little Pony edition?
No. Bad company.
I'm out of...
I fucking love that company. It's so good, though.
You know, my buddy played Battlefield back something on 360. I remember staying over at his house one day when we played it. I gotta message him about that. I swear to God, it's like the more we talk. Okay, I swear to God, the more I talk with you guys, the more it's like we keep unlocking core memories for each other.
Fucking core memory unlocked.
It's like, I played Battlefield. I remember back when I was in high school in the PS3, me and my buddy rented it, and oh my God, that's been years.
Oh God, I remember this one fucking time.
Son of a bitch.
Battlefield 4. I was on the map where they were just all like, okay, it was the very first map that Battlefield 4 ever showed off having Levolution.
Right.
Which is the one where you're in the big Chinese city, and if you blow up the pillars, the big skyscraper falls over.
Right.
That's like the first map that they ever showed off. I was on that map. They knocked over the fucking skyscraper, and I was like, cool. That makes hitting targets considerably easier. Right. So I basically just sat there and kept on sniping them. It got so bad that they would send squads of people after me because they got tired of me sniping them. So I just kept on sniping them as they approached. Somebody even tried using a swab.
The hell is that?
It is a remote controlled UAV that is basically a suicide bomb. It gets launched out of a mortar tube. You can radio control it. It is a small little plane. Somebody tried to fly the swab into me, and I just look up, snipe it, pull the bolt. Because I was using a fucking L115. So I was just using a bolt-action rifle. And everyone was just apparently angry about the fact that I was doing good with something that wasn't a Barrett.
Right.
I kept on sniping everybody, and somebody was all like, I'm gonna send a drone after him, and I just sniped their drone. To be fair.
Why would they send a drone instead of just a straight fucking bomb at you?
Because there's no planes on this map, there are only helicopters, and I kept
Mortar bomb, you idiot.
The mortars that support gets are surprisingly bad. Like, I've tried using the mortars before.
Just have multiple supports lob fucking mortars at you.
They don't have a very good range. Plus, where I was the opposite, like, because this skyscraper is on like a little peninsula that's inside of the bay. And then on the sides of the bay are the other two objectives. So it basically looks like a big W, with the hotel being on the middle part of that W. So most of them were on that middle portion where they couldn't reach me because the mortar's range is also ass. Like, the mortar's range is terrible. A sniper rifle is definitely going to outrange a mortar cannon, especially the portable ones. So I just kept on sniping them. They wouldn't even get the time to set it up because it takes a good moment to set the thing up.
Right.
So I basically just kept on sniping them, so the most they could do. The worst thing they could have done was set a tank at me. I couldn't do anything against a tank. Recon has nothing to deal with tanks. They have no anti-armor. So the best they could have done was send a tank at me, but most of their tanks kept getting blown up because most of our guys were near their tank spawns. So I didn't have to worry about tanks. I only had to worry about helicopters. And helicopters are pretty easy to shoot the pilots out of. So basically I just kept on sniping their pilots, their snipers when they tried to counter-snipe me, their squads whenever they would send like 4 guys running after me. I would just snipe all 4 of them. And then anytime that they would send a drone at me, there was surprisingly only 1 attempt at the drone. I feel like if they had just not flown in a straight line, they would have killed me. But no, they flew the drone in a straight line at my face. All I did was look up slightly and shoot it.
Dumbass. Okay, Sky, the rest of the rest of the Mass Effect videos, I'll just send you later because I'm tired of looking at my phone when I'm trying to play. So, plus it would give me you have to. Okay, Wizard, where did the rest of the barrels go?
What barrels?
Like,
the radioactive. I don't know. I haven't seen anything for them. I've only seen the nitrogen spot.
Go look around. I'll go look around and see if I can find anything though. But yeah, no. So I'll try and send the rest. If I don't see a spot, I say we just yeet them into a corner and call it a day.
Yeah.
I see nothing. So I guess it's just the nitrogen containers. So if that's the case, we don't really have to put them up anywhere, do we?
No, they just can sit around.
Okay, I'll go look for more nitrogen canisters. And that should be everything then, shouldn't it? Unless you want to do a sniffer test.
I've been doing sniffer in the rooms we've already been in.
Yeah, so it's pretty obvious. I had a lot of fun playing Battlefield 4, but for some reason, I couldn't do that shit in Battlefield 1. Like the second that I picked up a controller and went, I'm gonna boot up Battlefield 1, the game punched me in the gut and said, hey, your Battlefield 4 skills mean nothing here. Play a new game.
Play a new game. Alright.
So then I kinda did. I played Call of Duty World War II.
There's two more nitrogen canisters, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, Call of Duty World War II was probably the last COD game that I had fun with.
Oof.
Which means that was a few games ago now.
Yeah.
With Wizard can attest to the fact that I didn't have a lot of fun playing
more than 2.
Modern Warfare and Cold War. Wizard can attest to that. He saw how tilted that I got in that game. It's embarrassing that I got that angry, but goddamn.
I am of the firm belief that SBMM shouldn't be a damn thing in COD anymore.
It shouldn't be. It should go back to latency days.
There's no reason.
There's
no reason to have high kill streaks.
Yeah.
Because you can't get those high kill streaks because everybody you are with has a fucking same shit as you.
Basically.
And they're just gonna kill you before you can get anywhere near the bigger one.
What the hell?
Did I kill you?
Yes.
It was just a bad time.
Okay, like, Sky. Real quick, would you like to know how Wizard keeps killing me?
How?
Just running into him.
He gently brushes past me.
All of his characters are apparently fucking weak as.
They have like brittle bone disease or some shit. Because he just walked past me and I dropped the nitrogen canister and just collapsed dead.
Here's the thing, Vegan. So when I look away from you, your body disappears. Is your character
made of cardboard?
Apparently.
Actually, no. Your character is made out of a wad of wet napkins.
No, Sky. There's that one character from SpongeBob, like the glass bones and shit.
Oh yeah, him.
That's my character, apparently. Hey, Wizard. I mean, Sky. I guess my janitor's
Aha! Hey, Deegan, there was a glass shard that was hiding.
I guess my character must be a vegan to get taken out that easily.
I know, right? You fucking
natural selection takes care of the vegans.
You fucking blow away with one stiff breeze.
Yet I can sit here and clean up. Yet for some reason. Alright, Wizard, I've grabbed a bullet shell.
Justin, all I have to do in that game is join the game, fart in your general direction, and you're dead.
Basically, at this point.
Like, me and Wizard might as well just be fucking chads. Whereas you're just a fucking scrawny little what the fuck.
It's the guy.
I thought you could just call you a scrawny little man. You're less than a man at this point.
It's that freaking vegan douchebag pouring the strawberry yoo-hoo. But it's fine, because it's strawberry milk and not cow milk. Have you seen that video?
Cow milk?
Oh my god, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, no, fucking, just seriously though, like, you're like this close to being food for whatever the fuck aliens are on your fucking ship that you're cleaning.
Right. Hey, Wizard, we gotta
Literally,
go, right?
if one were to break out, I'm right here behind you.
Yeah, no, if something were to happen, you'd be the first to go. I'm sorry. Like, the fucking token black guy has a better chance of living than you at this
Oh my
point.
god. Oh my god.
Now we
What?
weren't perfect, I can tell you for sure.
I didn't do any paperwork though, I just clicked fucking call out. Hey, employee
What were you? What were you? Oh my
Exceptional.
godding about?
I don't even know my brain.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Deegan, you want to
like-
get the achievement for getting fired?
Like, if this was a
Sure,
horror
I might already
movie,
have it.
if this was a horror
I don't
movie,
have it, apparently.
you're the fucking, you're Dustin. If this was a
What?
fucking horror movie, your character is the white lady who runs and
Deegan!
trips on literally everything, even the air, trips on the air, and the killer slowly walks up to them, just knife overhead. They're like slinking towards them like a snail, and you're just sitting there on the ground screaming with like your hands up and shit. That's your character.
Hey, Deegan, that
Your
took us
character
almost
is-
2 hours.
Your character
Are you
is just so
serious?
fucking weak, I swear.
Yes.
The fact that Wizard is literally touching you with a broom and you're dying.
No, not even a fucking broom! Literally, I breeze past him and he dies.
That's even worse! You're dying from his fucking... You're dying from his fucking, just the wind behind him.
I could crop dust him and
You
he would
could.
guarantee die.
He would just die of
No,
asphyxiation immediately.
Completion percentage 101%. Report accuracy 20%. Death reports accuracy